For quiz number 2, for substitution method, step 1, you're going to figure out which equation has x or y by itself. And in this case, the first one does. So step 1, rewrite the first equation because it has y by itself. The expression 2x plus 4, we're going to circle because that equals our y. Step 2, write down the equation you have not used yet. We're going to plug the expression in to step 2. And so y becomes 2x plus 4. Here, we're going to combine our like terms. So that's going to be 6x plus 4 equals 16. We will subtract the 4 from both sides. 6x equals 12. Lastly, divide by 6, and x is 2. So here is what you know. Step 3. Write down the equation from step 1. Plug the 2 in for x. So 2 times 2 plus 4. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 4 is 8. Number 2, step 1. Find an equation with x or y by itself, if possible. And it is possible. The second equation has y by itself. This is my expression that equals y. Step 2, write down the other equation. We're going to plug negative 2x minus 3 in for y. So 6x minus 3, we put parentheses, negative 2x minus 3 equals negative 15. Now, we're going to distribute. So negative times negative is a positive 6x. Negative times negative is a positive 9. And that equals negative 15. So I'm going to combine like terms on the same side. And we get 12x. Subtract 9. And we get 12x equals a negative 24. Lastly, we're going to divide by 12, and x is negative 2. Here is what you know. We need to now find our y value. So, step 3. Go back to step 1. Use that equation. Plug negative 2 in for x. So y equals negative 2 times negative 2 minus 3. If I multiply these, we get 4 minus 3 is 1. So y equals 1. And that's our solution. Negative 2, 1. Here's number 3. We look for step 1. Can you find an equation with x or y by itself? Yes, the first equation has x by itself. We know that negative 4y plus 10 equals x. Step 2. We use the other equation we have not used. So x plus 4y equals 10. Negative 4y plus 10 is your x. So I take this and I plug that in. Plus 4y equals 10. If I combine my like terms, I see that a negative 4 and a positive 4 cancel out. So we're left with 10 equals 10. That is true. If that is a true statement, that is many solutions. And then lastly, step 1, we look to see, do we have an equation with x or y by itself? And it would be no. But I see that this x has a coefficient of a positive 1, so it would be really easy to manipulate the second equation. And to get the y, or the x by itself, I would subtract the y. So I have x equals negative 2y plus 5. And that's the expression that equals x. So step 2, I write down the other equation. I plug this in for x. And then I bring down the plus 4y equals 20. So here, if we distribute, we get negative 4y, positive 10, plus 4y equals 20. Y combine like terms, and we see that that cancels. And we have 10 equals 20, which is not true. So if it's not true, that is no solution.